G'day guys, this is Captain Noob here again with another wacky weapon. This is the Ultra Missile Shotgun, a missile launching shotgun that was built off the base of a combat shotgun and supplemented by the automatic effect of the laser barrel. So we'll go ahead and look at the attachments here. So the rapid automatic receiver from the combat shotgun will allow us lots and lots of the rate of fire department, so we should be firing lots of missiles out from that. Hopefully not enough to make the game crash though, that would be bad. Laser improved barrel, aforementioned. This barrel just gives us the automatic functionality. Recoil compensating stock from the combat shotgun. There's a lot of recoil on this weapon, so this isn't going to do a lot because there's that much recoil already that the gun sort of just goes into the air as soon as you start firing. Quick eject jump mag from the pipe thing. It'll just give us a decent ammo capacity and won't get in the way, so anything's good with that. Also, it looks kind of neat down there. So what this thing does to fire missiles is it has this missile launching targeting computer here, so if you actually attach that onto any of your wacky weapons, you can go ahead and shoot missiles for your projectiles instead of bullets. So you can have a lot of fun with putting that on basically anything you want. And for the last attachment on the muzzle, we've got the single repeater from the gamma gun. This allows us to fire a little bit faster than we would without it. It's about the only thing it can do on this thing without changing the projectile, so we'll keep on that. And we don't need a bayonet. And the two-shot effect will make us shoot even more missiles with every shot, so that's always a wanted thing. So without further ado, let's go jump into Gunner's Plaza and murder all those gunners. Okay, so here we are in Gunner's Plaza, and I'm sure you're used to seeing all this building at this point, so let's get into it. So here's our combat shotgun. We'll make sure we reload it, and to make sure we don't kill ourselves because of the horrendous accuracy of this weapon, we've got on a bit of Sentinel's armor so we can just stop and stand still and tank all the damage that we do to ourselves. So let's go ahead and jump into the action. So we'll just go ahead and fire and kill all of them in one shot. We can do the same to those people perhaps. Looks like we can. Fire a couple more down there, why not? There's another one, try to make his escape. You can see that the spread of this weapon makes it pretty much a close range weapon, which doesn't really mix well with the missiles. We'll go ahead and crit this turret, and looks like all the missiles find their target there, so if you want to overkill something like that, well then you can with this weapon. I think I already killed this gunner. I think you try to do a runner, but it's always safe to make sure. Now all the gunners are aggroed and they're going to be all out of place because whenever I stand still they decide to flee and they can run just about wherever they want. So that dude wasn't there. I'll have to find a couple of more. Okay, here we are. We'll get into the center here and we'll just start lighting them up. No reason to go full auto because one, the game will crash, and two, the frame rate will drop. So that's probably a thing we need to avoid. Alright, how many are left? Got a couple here still. We'll go point blank and we'll blow this gunner up. There goes her. She's definitely not ever going to see the light of day ever again. Got attacked by an irradiated weapon there, so that's pretty scary, huh? But not as scary as the Ultra Missile Shotgun here. And every time you shoot the weapon, some ragdolling of the corpses is going to happen. It's going to go everywhere. It's just going to make a big mess. So I'm glad I don't have to clean this Gunner's Plaza up every time somebody clears out all these gunners. Alrighty, so we've got a couple down there. We'll make sure they don't get away. Fire a couple of missiles down there, or just one shot of missiles, and that should end them pretty quickly. This is the only turret left, so we'll go ahead and shoot all of our missiles at him at once, because we want to make sure that turret is dead. So there you have it, a pretty damn powerful weapon, to put it lightly. Let's go test it on monsters to where it'll actually be kind of useful. No reason to have such powerful weapon under normal circumstances, but it's fun to test it sometimes. Righto, there's Swan. Let's go and find out how he stands up to our Ultra Missile Shotgun here. So we'll go ahead and lock onto him and just hold down the trigger for a bit, and he dies. Not a really big surprise there, and oh, he's still going. Okay, so that's definitely one dead Swan. I don't think we have to go investigate his corpse. I think he's pretty dead as it is. we'll move on to something else. Alrighty, in Deathclaw territory once again, we'll go test out the Ultra Missile Shotgun on this dude, and we should be through with him pretty damn soon. Not sure what those missiles were going to do, but I think they chased one of the corpses that happened to be... Oh, okay, is still around. The Deathclaw is indeed still around. Let's go and get some distance on him so he doesn't, we don't end up killing ourselves in the blast of the weapon. Alrighty, where are you, big boy? So we'll go ahead and just shoot in the air like that while the missile is still seeking him, and that should be about the end of him. That's one of the things you make sure you stay away from your enemies as far away as you can so you're not caught in your own splash damage, unless you're wearing Sentinel's armor, which I am currently not, because that would just be boring. I'd just stand there and shoot things and then that's it. So I think you get the idea of this weapon. So instead of fighting another single monster, I'm going to go ahead and spawn a bunch of monsters for us to slaughter, and it should be somewhat more interesting than just a one-on-one fight. So I'll see you there. If you have arachnophobia, I suggest averting your eyes from this segment, because 30 giant red scorpions have invaded the Commonwealth, and they're armed with Institute technology such as levitation and space travel have been discovered by these red scorpions, but the most terrifying thing, teleportation. Using a rocket backpack, I will vanquish this foe from the Commonwealth once and for all. Up we go, and they can't get us up here, so we're free to just shoot them as much as we possibly can. Now we are using up a little bit of action points here, so as soon as we start getting swarmed with teleporting red scorpions, we just fly up and then we shoot. We shoot. Do a little bit of burst firework here. Might as well lock onto a few. Frame rate is absolutely dying right now due to the fact of all the missiles flying around, and a moment of silence for that brave Mirelurk soul who took on all these red scorpions for us. So I think only a few of them should be left now, which should be easy to take out, so long as we don't get swarmed. Alrighty, so we should be okay now, just gotta make sure. Gotta have them pop out. The sound takes a while to catch up, but we got there eventually, so that's nice. We're going into Nerd Rage mode right now. Nope, we leveled up and weren't able to take the advantage of that. But there are only a few red scorpions left at this point, so I think we're pretty safe. There we go, there's a few more. They're playing tricks on me at this point. And that fog doesn't help us. Can't see anything. So settle down here for a second. Catch our AP back. Looks like there's a couple red scorpions there. Got one before he teleported, and his mate got him. Looks like I got a lock there, so I'll take the shot. The targeting computer proving to be excellent, taking out any red scorpions that I can't see, so it's very good. Also helps to make the accuracy of this weapon bearable, because without it, it's hard to hit anything. Especially if you're on the ground, it's a death sentence if you fire this thing without any help of armor that would make you invincible. So, off that little red scorpion goes, and how many are left now? 1 or 2, perhaps? Should be done with them at this point. There's the last one, I'd say. So we'll go ahead and lock onto him. Give him a missile shower. Looks like he teleported out of the way. This must be the boss. He knows what he's doing. Come on. Come out. Come out. Just look around. There he is. And down goes the last red scorpion. So as we make our slow descent, making sure we don't die from fall damage, I'd say that this is a pretty damn good weapon. If you'd like to see a weapon like this in your game, be sure to head to the description. The links will be below, so you can get this mod for your PC or PS4 or even Xbox One. The jetpack is in the UCO, so that's also for all platforms, so if you feel like flying around dropping missiles on everything you found, and that's totally okay, you can do that on all consoles, so I'll put a link down in the description for that mod as well. Thank you for watching, guys.